A show duct taped together by broken promises and hopes and dreams. Recorded in the corner of Wade's dirty bathroom. Get ready for WMBT.
Gyms are always full of intriguing people, and the bigger the gyms, the bigger the intrigue. I was a gym rat for over 30 years, so believe me, I've seen some things. I was also lucky enough to train alongside some of the best athletes in the world until COVID shut the gyms down along with my routine. Then, of course, I got fat and developed saggy breasts that suggested I had a wet nurse side hustle. I'm back at the gym now, slowly reducing my bra size, but more about that later. In this episode, I'm going to cover gym etiquette, or the lack thereof, point out some things to avoid, especially in the locker room area. I've also put together a little video compilation of interesting things that people do in the gym that completely defy logic. We go to the gym to lift things, to sweat, to look in the mirror maybe, then leave. It's a shared space where everyone's pushing themselves to achieve their desired physical objectives. Unless, of course, you're one of those that go to the gym to read a book or stare at people. There are basic rules most of us are aware of, but ignore for some reason, like wipe down the equipment after use, re-rack your weights, don't camp out on a machine scrolling through your phone. Don't stare or hover or even talk to people trying to work out. Gyms worked fine for decades on mutual respect, shared suffering, right up until social media and camera phones showed up to modify people's focus. I used to have the body of an athlete most of my life. That was me. And then the government decided that gyms were just too unhealthy because of COVID for some reason and shut them down. And there went my 30-year routine. So I stopped working out and turned into this blob. And no, my breasts were not lactating at the time, despite what they may look like. When the gyms finally reopened, I could barely do 5 push-ups when I used to do 100 in a row right before brushing my teeth in the morning. It's taken me a year of hitting the gym 3 times a day to get my body to this, which is halfway to what it used to be. It's taking longer than I expected because I'm avoiding shortcuts like supplementing testosterone or steroids. So instead, I eat 18 eggs a day, 3 pounds of ribeye, no carbs, no sugars, except for every other Friday when I drink lots of vodka and do other things my attorney doesn't want me to disclose here. A few months after that, this is me now. My abs still haven't reappeared, but my guess is I probably have another year of hard work to go. And as painful as this rebuilding process has been, rest assured, I will never, ever let myself go again, regardless of what happens to gyms. Lesson learned. Getting back into the gym was an instant reminder of how the majority of people have zero gym etiquette. When I was fit, I used to catch lots of looks at the gym, especially in the showers, which was especially creepy, and bad etiquette. But when I lost my body, I also lost those creepy looks, and I started to miss those fruity gazes. But now my body's coming back, so are the gazes, which now comforts me for some reason, but it's still bad etiquette. It's fascinating to me how so many folks, experienced or not, seem to lack complete and utter common sense in the gym. I know we're there to push ourselves, but come on. Breaking bones is definitely not good for our health. And what's the deal with these bizarre exercises I see at the gyms all the time? People just making a fool of themselves. No clue what muscle group they're working on, and neither do they. Also, if you're lifting weight that requires a spotter and you don't have one, lower the weight. Straining yourself isn't going to get you anywhere, and it's embarrassing. Or if you have a spotter and the weight's heavier than the spotter themselves, it may be time to find a heavier, stronger spotter. Don't you think? The first gyms were in ancient Greece, and people worked out completely naked. In the 1800s, doctors warned that exercise could damage your organs or make you insane. Also, being jacked was considered suspicious. By the 1900s, bodybuilders were treated like circus acts. Too much muscle meant something was wrong with you. But gyms finally became normal in the late 20th century. Quiet, respectful, no talking. Then cameras, social media showed up, and well, we ruined it. Gyms have always been a bit strange, though. We just added mirrors, cameras, and Wi-Fi. At the end of the day, the gym is not complicated. Lift your weights, wipe down the equipment, get fit. But you don't need to film every workout. Progress comes from consistency, not from whatever you're throwing up on social media.
Wait, Martin's video thingy.
Oh, God.
Don't subscribe.
UMBT.